Right, well, it's a decent start. Let's see if we can get the neutron bomb skip. God.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God. Sorry, my commentary is mostly just like fucking damn, but that's what happens when you're trying to focus and your hand keeps cramping and not cooperating with you. Hopefully you guys are doing well, wherever you are. Oh my god. Hands, please. Yeah, this has been a pretty awful outer wall. Kind of salvages it, but I even think I still lost time. Totally forgot what I was gonna do on that garnet ledge. Jeez. And the run begins.
Thank you for
I'm interested in this.
Okay. Still one more wolf jump.
I'm interested in this.
Thank you. Thank you. Farewell for...
Oh my god, that's real bad. That's real bad. I don't even know how that happened. So that's another 3 seconds that I could have made up there. Come on. Like, I practice the clock tower so much and shit like that still happens.
There is something
Oh my
funny
god.
about this wall.
And I really do mean that. Oh my god, what the fuck? I really do mean that too. I spend a lot of time specifically on the clock tower because I have trouble with it. And it just always seems to continue to give me trouble. The minute that I think that I have it, it just all falls apart. It's 3, I'm in. That helps, but I'm still losing time. Okay, I gotta drop this on purpose, because I don't have enough mana. Forgot to hit the mana prism when I teleported. That was a real bad Coliseum. That was real bad also. Oh my god. This game right now. That's got a shot. It was a little slow. This is the shitty part though, is I can actually die on Drac. I think if he hits me once, I die. Then again, if he hits me once, I'm probably not gonna get to PB, so might as well be death, right?
Go back whence you came. Trouble
PB,
the
I
soul
guess.
of my mother no more.
How? How is it that I've been so defeated?
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the world and loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe.
Yeah.
Tell me.
I'm not
What were Lisa's
I'm not
last
really
words?
too glad about
She
the
said,
PB,
"Do not hate humans.
but I am kind
If
of
you
glad
cannot live with them,
about
then
it
at
in that,
least
like,
do them
I
no
feel
harm,
really bad right now
for
because
theirs
my
is
hands are so
already a
cramped up and
hard
stuff,
lot."
and I'm still able
She
to
also said to tell you that
make
she
the
would
time.
love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me? Farewell, my son!
Unfortunately, I lost a lot of time in the second castle, like a lot. And I think I need to cut at least another 4 seconds before I can put myself on honorable mentions, I think, on my page. Because like, I feel like people vastly overestimate the amount of time you lose by playing on PSX. Like, I have some rough estimates of what I've been thinking about the run and the difference between the two systems on my channel. And I really just don't see some people are saying it takes 2 minutes. Some people are like, even a minute 30. I really just don't see any way that there's more than a minute of difference between them. And from what my estimates are looking at, it's got to be closer to like 44 to 48 seconds.
So you made it.
So
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
once I get a 2044 or
I'm
below,
sorry.
then I'll go ahead
Tis my
and
fault you had to fight
toss
your
it
own
on there.
father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to
I don't know. Do you have any
nothing.
thoughts on the subject of Squall, or
understand.
not so much?
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard?
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
No, it's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps, we will
If you're
meet
talking
again.
about the,
And on that day,
I assume you're talking
maybe.
about graphical lag?
I see.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's
If you're
get out of
talking
here.
about graphical lag, then while that is true, if you do mess up in certain areas, it will take you longer. Like, I don't feel like that's something that you can count. If you miss the jump to the door after you killed Karasamon. Yeah, I agree with that, but at the same time, I don't think that you can hold that against the version, personally. I think that you could only count against what, like, if you ran it well enough. Like, missing the jump is a mistake, like a clear and present mistake. So I don't think that that should be counted as, like, an extra penalization. What I was more trying to figure out is, like, what are the things that are just completely inescapable? Like, there's no playing around it. Like, there's no playing around the extra loading time between when you finish the prologue and when it goes to Alucard. There's no playing around the loading between screens. Things of that nature. And actually, by Moose's estimate, like, Moose was saying that every third frame in those areas is a lag frame. It might even be less graphical lags than I originally thought. But I'll have to go back over my tapes to really get a grasp of that, if that's true or not. Graphical lag's also kind of a thing that's up in the air because you're not exactly stuck. Like, it's not a loading thing. So how do you really measure how much time you're losing? And I thought the idea of figuring out what lag frames are there is probably a good way to estimate it. Like, yeah, if you screw up in the imp room, for example, you're going to lose a lot of time because you're just going to slow down. It's going to eat all of your inputs and everything. But at the same time, like, if you saw that run, yeah, I got some graphical lag on there, but if you move through there efficiently, you should minimize it to the point where it's not a huge issue. Probably less than a second, honestly. But definitely the big ones are like Karasamon. Even if you do make the jump, it's still a pretty big lag spike. Karasamon's big. Obviously Lesser Demon is probably the biggest one. Lesser Demon's Minotaur Werewolf are kind of bad as well. Actually, yeah, Minotaur Werewolf are probably on equal level with Parasamon, actually. By the way, Squall, I don't suppose that you happen to catch, if you even looked at all at any of the tutorial vids that I'm making, if you had any opinion on them, or if you think the format's okay, anything of that nature. The ones that I have posted on YouTube are probably better, just because I have annotations on there as well. Like when I'm explaining how to do the spells, I can put down the directions on there as a note. The shitty part about making the tutorials is like, okay, that's cool. Did you think the format was okay? Did you think that I was splitting them up appropriately, going over everything that I needed to? Yeah. Well, yeah, even though you already know all the stuff in there, but like, do you feel like it's explaining everything in enough detail to where, like, let's say you played Symphony of the Night, or maybe you even haven't played it, but yeah, you probably would have played it if you want to learn the speedrun. But let's say you played Symphony of the Night and you're just picking it up to learn about speedrunning tech. Do you feel like it was teaching everything that needed to be taught? Especially for the speedrun.